Hello and welcome back to Atlantis City in Cities Skylines. And today is the day that we look into our metro line. And here be one of the main points that we have on this line, which is this station, this hub that connects the train to the metro and the buses in here. And we have this bit of metro that we've built on the previous two episodes, and it's getting quite busy, I would say. Let's take a quick look at that just so you can see. So 163 passengers just on this short area, which is quite a lot if you think about it. The line is stopping here at the moment. We might extend this to that way if we ever go that way. But here, what we are getting is this station that goes into this station and that stops there, and that's all we have. I then have this sunken line in here, but if you take a look at this, it goes anywhere, it just stops in there. So the first goal that we have at the moment, like buses are going everywhere, and I don't quite like it because, for example, let me just change the option here. If we look at this line over here, so this pink line, or yeah, pink, it's going all the way over here and over there. And we have this brown line that's going all the way over here. So if you think about it, there are a few areas that we are not servicing and we could do better. And we are not moving enough people as well. If we look at bus stops, for example, I think this brown line that we just saw, we have 270 people waiting in here. If we go at that pink line, look at this, all the buses are completely full, and we still have 280 people waiting there, 730 waiting here. So we need a proper mass transit public transportation, and that's what we are doing here with Metro. So as I mentioned before, I'll challenge myself a little bit in the way that we do it. I'll first select the places where we'll have stations, and probably if they go underground or above ground. I think on that older area they'll probably all go underground, but it doesn't mean that all the line will be underground. So coming from here, I certainly don't want anything stopping here. I don't think it makes sense, but I want to come all the way here, and I probably want this line to split in here. So I want then coming into here, so you have access to the ferry, and then I want then to stop at the what's it called, university. And then this area in here, because I noticed that we have quite a lot of people, at least I had people coming into here. As you can see, there was a car just coming in there, and there are people from like all over the place just crossing the city to get into these areas in here and over there. So it makes sense to create those connections. And then from here, we stop there. And then now from here, I want another line. This one be all above ground. I want it to go all the way here, probably at the stop in here. Then we go through there, and I'll have to make this work. We'll probably have another stop around here. Then we go around, and I'm not completely sure, but I was thinking about adding something in here. But my question here is, do I put it on this side and then we have to somehow cross that way? And do we go above ground here? Underground. So this fits in there. And then we might go above ground again. I don't know, that's an option. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. From here, I might actually, I'm just thinking about it. And we might add one station around here somewhere. So I can split this line into two and then bring it back, connecting on this side. Some ideas, I will probably start building it and change my mind, but at least that's how I want to go about it. But that way we will create a network of metro throughout the whole city, and hopefully this will help with traffic. Traffic is still backing up in here, as it always does, and we had some traffic in this area a few minutes ago, but now it's just at the roundabout there, which is fantastic. But these are my goals, at least. The main challenge for me will be getting through here, but I think we will manage. We will manage that. I might. Oh, I'm just struggling to think about this place here, because what I was thinking is to go above ground here, probably getting through underground and coming above ground again in here somehow. Let me think about this. And then getting in there, but thinking about this, I probably want a station around here that will connect both sides. And that's what I might do. And that'll have to be underground. We can go above ground here and get in the tunnel in there. But all right, let's get into it. I will probably time-lapse this so it's not get too boring, and I'll be back with you when I finish.
I know it's been a while, haven't talked since July. You've been on my mind, don't hang up. I know it's been some time since I called you mine. You've been on my mind, don't hang up. Maybe I'm a little bit jealous, haven't told my friends we ended it. Yeah, I know that it is wrong. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted, when I know that you moved on. Is she in your arms right now? Tell me, is she gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now? Is she in your arms tonight? Like I used to be. Talk things through, tell me what to do. Don't give up after all that we've been through. I give my all to you, just tell me what to do. Don't give up on me, yeah. Maybe I'm a little bit jealous.
Okay, let's take a look at what this will look like. The idea is that we go from here, stop there, and go underground. And then from here we go all the way into this stop, which then branch into two different places. One will be all the way over here to help this area just next to the bus stop in there and next to that other train station. And this will branch into this. So we have an above ground, let me show you, station in there. Then we have another one very close by the university, and I had to shift the parking lot a little bit over there to get this in. And then we go through this area and we will stop just here, and then we keep going and we will get into that. And from here we have another line that will go all the way through this one. This will be simple, that goes into this one, and we will go underground here and stop somewhere around here. There we go. So that's the idea. I think it's pretty easy, pretty simple, and I think the hardest thing will be to actually get the lines properly set up in here. but let's see how that goes. I want that challenge, so let's see what we can come up with. And again, I'll probably do this in a bit of time lapse, and I'll be back with you when I get that done.
Like I used to be. I left your house so I could walk alone. It's cold and it's dark, but I'm on my own. We say, hey, no regrets. Keep moving, don't need no rest. Like I'm 1,000,000% invincible. So I'm gonna love like I've never been hurt. I'm gonna talk like someone who believes every word. There's a reason it can't get no worse. Because I'm gonna make it better, 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 better. I left your life because I never knew how I could be myself and still be with you. But what's the point in regret? This time was just the first test. So I never said what I meant. Oh, I was invincible. But I'm gonna love like I've never been hurt. I'm gonna talk like someone who deserves every word. There's a reason it can't get no worse. Because I'm gonna make it better, 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 better. I'm gonna love like I've never been hurt. I'm gonna sing like someone who believes every word. There's a reason it can't get no worse. 'Cause I'm gonna make it better, 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 better. No more following someone else's plan. I'm not who I was, I'm just who I am. No more following someone else's plan. I'm not who I was, I'm just who I am.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without. Just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy. But I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy. But I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker
There we go, and we now have a more complete public transportation with our subway, or metro stations and metro lines. And I think you saw me doing it, but I think it would be great if we could actually take a ride on one of those trains and just see where it goes and how it goes all around. So I've also done the lines in here. One of the things that I want to do is actually just wait for a train in here. There we go. Let me get out of this mode. Select this one and let's follow it. Just waiting for that train over there because I've just added a few trains, so that makes sense that they will all try to unbunch and see how that everything goes. There we go. We are about to go underground there, and there we go. Then it go around underground here and will come up in there. And then we go to the other side of the road and go back underground just over there as soon as we get our trains actually moving. Let me take a look at this. It doesn't seem right. Oh, we have an issue there. These trains are trying to go right and they are stuck in here, because these are trying to turn in there and use the same side of the... What? Hold on. Okay, because they are actually changing. This is the end of this line. All right, that makes sense. So I guess we'll have to do some work on the connections here. And we have another connection in there. A lot of people will actually move. You can see that there's a lot of people walking out there and they're going into this station. There we go. Much better. But yeah, this should work slightly better. But now that we can do this, let me go there again. And we were going on this line, right? So from here, we are going... Where are the trains? Well, there's nothing much else that you can see here. We go all the way over there. But on the other line, we have a few places that we can go. And for example, can I select that train over there? I can. Good. So let's follow this one. It's going underground and then it will go above ground in here. And for some reason we have someone waiting. Maybe it's because we have a tree inside the station over there. I'll have to fix that. And here is where things get interesting. So from this station onwards, I think we kind of messed up with the view, especially the view from the entrance of the university in there. Before we had that view empty, like very clean, nothing on it. And now we have just the metro line going through it. Oh, how nice. What a view. But you know what? I think that works. And then we go above the ferries. We stop here on this area that didn't have any public transportation. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of people walking in there to get this train or this metro. And we go around and get into the station there. which then brings us into this other line, which we will follow now. This is a more straight line, and we go along here across the, I just need to fix the elevation there, but we're going across the industrial, and then to the, oh, forgot to the elevation here. Whoa! And then underground, and we're stopping here. There are a few people complaining about noise pollution, but we'll take a look at that. Let me just fix this one. Okay, that's looking much better. And let's take a look now at how many people is actually using our public transportation now that we have these lines set up. I'll have to change the bus lines later on, but I think for now, we just look, whoa, 1,200 people. So 682. Ooh, that's the pink line that goes from the start here all the way to the other side of the town. So this is a big line. And as you can see, we have a lot of people waiting there, everywhere actually, which means that we can add probably, let's start with 12. That's quite a lot more, but I think we need that. And then we'll go back and see how many people is using this line. This is, I think, the most popular line, metro line that I ever did. So it's working quite well. Now the red one, which is the industry, it's quite okay. We could actually have one less, but I'll leave 4 just for future-proof this, but I think we could even have one less metro, but I like the distance between them, and I think it is all right. So good one there. And then the blue line, which is this one that connects Long Island to the Pleasant Heights in here. So yeah, that goes through the university. Yeah, oh good. Here we have 3 lines, 3 trains actually, and I think we need 1 more, or maybe 2 more. There are a few stations here with quite a lot of people, and they wait quite a long time. So let's add a couple more and see how that works for us. I think this will be enough if we look at how this is working. But yeah, why do we have like this number? This is stop number 10. And that's the Evergreen Park. And we have 2 stops together in there. Let me fix that. That might mess things up a little bit, but let me remove all these stops so we don't have any now. Let's add 1 there and 1 here. And this should work slightly better now. But yeah, as you can see, just by adding more trains, we are up to 1,500 people in this line. How good is that? 900 people just on this line alone. That's great. And looking at trains here, it seems to be fine now. As you can see, the trains from this stop onwards are not getting full. This was the last one. And that's what we want to see. Let's look before that. Yeah, that's quite good. I think they are getting almost at capacity in here, but not getting full. And that's exactly what we want to see there. And car trip saved 100%. Yay! Going back to the line, I just want to take another round on this and see how everything is going. This one's still the same, so again, no need to change anything in there. And our blue line is, oh, so many people going there. Take a look at this. Yeah, quite a lot of people, but we are just getting full when we get into this station. I might just add 1 more, but let's see. I think maybe this train here won't be full yet. So I think now we have a good balance, or I'll add 1 more. I want to add one more there. So now we have 6 trains in the line, and we won't get like so full all the time. So there you go, like car trip saved 100, and we did quite a lot of work here, but I'm quite pleased with almost 2,000 people per week using, actually 2,000 if we include tourists, and that's quite a lot. Has this helped us with traffic? For example, this roundabout, look at that. No one backing up in this roundabout anymore. That's exactly what we wanted to see. And let's take a look at the other roundabouts. Well, this is still a problem, and we might have to take a look at that very, very soon, because this is getting to a point where it's not healthy. But I think the secret here might be this junction. But we'll take a look at that when we get some time. In here, we have that station in there somewhere, but I do have a police station on top of it. Put this work together. It kind of work if you just do not consider the bench hanging over there. This works together. I'll leave it. That's fine. And I like how we've done this as well. This goes into the tunnel just under the bridge, and I'll do some detailing obviously around here just to hide all that. And oh, that looks so good. A lot of people on this station crossing the roads there. Again, another thing that we might consider here is a way for them to cross over without stopping all the traffic in there. And oh, traffic is gone actually. Maybe it was just a knock-on effect on that. And this is now flowing. So that's so good. I'm really surprised about that. 84% of traffic flow, that's pretty good. This station, I don't expect to be too busy, but we do have quite a lot of people in there. And this one, I think it was just what we need in this area. Might be like too big, but can you imagine being on this station and looking outside, seeing the university, the waterfall, these trees? That's a really nice view. And yeah, I like how we're going above the car park in there. This is providing a lot of people for the university. As you can see, a lot of people walking here. I wonder, yeah, there's a lot getting in, but I wonder if some of them are getting actually in the ferry, which I think they are. Oh yeah, quite busy at university now. Look at that. That's good. Let's take a look at our university. Oh, we're almost able to level up. We just need more attractiveness and more people. So this one we can work. I think we can make that happen. And then Long Island, yeah, we now have 2 train stations or 2 metro stations in here. And this one is not too busy, but there are a few people using it, which is nice. And I think it's nice that they can use it just before they go into university. But the one that's important here, I might just slightly fix this later on so it doesn't look so weird. But the most important ones are actually on this side, just going above. I love when we have things like that. You go above the pathway and you're just under the bridge and you're going under these buildings, and then you go to the station. Look at how many people. Oh, that's so good. That's so good to see. A lot of people waiting there. That's fantastic. And there we go. Yeah. And or back to our main area here, where we have this quite busy. They are finally using our crossing in here. Took a while, but they are there. We might take a look at the buses later on, as I said, but that's gonna be for another episode. Yeah, they're using this quite a lot. But just another look at the traffic flow here. 81% went down a little bit, but we are managing to be like 81 to 84, which is quite good. Points that we are busy, this one, but this is just flow. It's taking a lot of cars in here. This one is usually getting stuck, especially in this corner. So we are taking a look at that. And for public transportation, we are now above 2,000 people. 2,276 to be more precise for metro, and 900 roughly for buses, which we will still work on that. Trains, 136 per week. Ferries has gone down quite a lot after we've done our trains in there. That means that we can remove quite a lot of vehicles in here, and hopefully they'll be a little bit more useful. And it's better that we don't have so many ferries in here anymore. That was another thing that we wanted to fix. But let's see how this goes. I might go even down to 5, and then we'll take another look at this later on. But that'll be fine. I think the ferry is more for the looks at the moment than anything else, because this is looking quite good. So if we look at these, I just want to find like a nice view here from some of these areas. I might just go in there. Can I fit in here somewhere? There we go. I think I could do some work here with this curve, and I'll do it off camera, but I'm quite happy with how we've done the public transportation. We now have metro, we have buses, we have trains, we have ferries. We have a lot of options for all our things. And I do hope you enjoy this episode. If you have questions, give me a comment in the comment section, or jumping into my Discord server and ask any questions about this game or any other game that we play on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see what we do with the buses in our next episode. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.